Hello, thank you once again for joining us in our training series today. Now, in today's training class today, we are going to be working on the menu arrangement, menu organization for the navigation of our website. So, in our last class, I showed you what menu meant. Clicking on this is going to expand the menu of our website. Can you see we have the home, the about. If I click on the home menu, it's going to move me to the home. Click on the about, it's going to move me to the about section, and like so for other section likewise. But let's assume you want to add some other custom link, like I said in the last class, that maybe you want to add the YouTube your link. Once they click on that link on your website, it's going to take them to your YouTube channel, or you want to link to other websites. How can that be done? Now, with the help of navigation menu on our WordPress website, we can achieve that easily. So for we to set up our menu for our website, we need to first of all log in into our WordPress dashboard. So by now I believe you should know how to log in into your WordPress dashboard, but let me show you once again. Just in your URL bar, type in the domain name to your website, here the subdomain, then forward by WP admin, WP-admin. So just enter to load up that page. If you are logged in, you will see the dashboard immediately, but if you are not logged in, you will be asked to provide your login details, your username or email, and your password. So that's the details you need to log in into your WordPress dashboard. Now that we are on the WordPress dashboard, for it to work on menu, first of all click on this icon to expand the menu section. This is the WordPress dashboard menu, but we want to work on the menu for our website that will help the visitors or users of our website to be able to navigate through our pages easily. So click on appearance. So once you click on appearance, scroll up, you will see menus. Can you see this? So click on menus. Once you click on menus, it's going to display the menu that we have already on our website, just like the one you saw on the website. When we click on that icon that shows the menu for our website, the home, about, the services, the contact. So this is that menu, as you can see it here. This was the default menu that our website uses. This was the default menu our website uses. So we want to create a new menu for our website. So how can that be done? Just scroll up. One of the best way in creating menu for our WordPress website when we are working on our mobile phone is to use the live preview. So click on this, manage with live preview. Once you click on manage with live preview, it's going to load it up. So click on leave. Now once I click on manage with live preview, this page was open up just like our customized panel for our website when we're talking about customizing our theme. So look at this button that says create new menu. This main menu you are seeing here is the default menu that our website uses presently, but we want to create a different menu. So click on this, create new menu. Now let's give the new menu we are creating a name. For training purpose, I'm going to be calling this my new menu. my new menu. So just scroll up and click on next. Also, look at this section that says set the primary menu. Now, currently our primary menu is the main menu. But now let me explain what primary menu means. Primary menu means that the active menu for your website. Once we set this new menu we are creating right now as the primary menu, it's going to replace the main menu that our website uses, so that everything we add in our newly created menu is going to be what our visitors will be, what the users will see on the website. So just click on that primary menu so as to make this newly created menu the primary menu. Click on that checkbox, then click on next. Click on next. Now, as you can see, once you click on next, you can now start adding what the menus you are about. Start choosing them. Now click on add menu, add items. Sorry, click on add items. Once you click on add items, it is going to display those pages, those posts, those categories, those tags that are already in your website, asking you to choose any one of them you want to place in your menu list. Now, as you can see, the search bar says search menu item. Can you see this? Search menu items. Now, presently in our page, look at the page. In the pages that our website has, there is a page called home, there is a page called blog, there is a page called home, there's a page called gallery. Also, let's collapse these pages. Let's collapse this. There is a section that says custom link. Now, how does this custom links function? If you click on the arrow beside the custom link, it is going to expand and shows you where you can paste in your URL. This is where I said you can just paste the link to your URL, to your YouTube channel, or the link to your Facebook group or Facebook page, or the links to your Instagram handle. So once you provide the link, now for training purpose I'm going to just use youtube.com. So let's go the normal way. HTTPS, meaning hypertext transfer protocol here, colon // then youtube.com. So the link text is the text that will be displayed. You know, when you want to click a link, the link is going to have a text that represents what the links is all about. For this, we are going to just use the word YouTube. Our user will not see the https colon / youtube.com. What they will only see is this YouTube alone, because this is the link text. So once you've completed inputting the URL and the link text, always click on this add to menu, because if you did not add to menu, that newly added link will not be in our menu items. So click on add to menu. You can see it has been added. We can now add a new custom link. You can also add Facebook. Let's just type https://facebook.com. So for the link text, let's just use the word Facebook. So once those two things are set properly, click on add to menu. Click on add to menu. So once you click on add to menu, it will be added to the menu list. So click on this icon to collapse that custom link section. Now we can decide that I want my pages also. Maybe you've created contact us page, or you've created about us page, or you also have a services page, and you want those pages to be linked in your menu. You want those pages to be available when your visitors or your customer or your user visit your website, your contact us page, your services page, your about us page will be visible. Once they click on that link, the text is going to load that page up for them. So you cannot just go ahead and, if you want to add the home page, or you want to add a gallery, or you want to add a blog page to your navigation to your menu, click on this plus icon at the front of any of the pages you want to add to your menu. So I'm going to click on the plus before the text home. You can see once I click on that plus, it turns to a mark, meaning that has been added. Also, I'm going to add a blog, so I'll click that plus icon. You can see meaning added. Also, I want to add gallery, so I'll click on it. Also added. So that means we've added the home page, we've added the blog page, also the gallery page into our menu navigation. So click on this icon to close that section. Also, you can add posts. Let's assume you've written some posts, your website has some articles, and you want those articles to be linked to be in your navigation. But you can also do the same thing by clicking on that plus icon. Once you click on the plus icon, it is going to add them to your menu list, menu items. Similar thing also you can do for categories. Let's assume you have so many categories, that you have a category for politics, another category for education, another category for sport, another category for entertainment. So, but presently we only have one category, which is uncategorized. So, assuming you have several categories, you can just go ahead and click on the plus icon. Once you click on the plus icon, you'll be able to add that category into your menu. So click on that plus icon if you want to add it. Or similar thing also for tags, but presently our website does not use a tag. I talked about how to create a tag when we were discussing about setting up our WordPress website, understanding WordPress. We talked about tag and also categories there. So in case you missed that video, go and watch the part 2 of this training series, at the beginning of this part 2 of this training series, where we are understanding how WordPress function, where we are learning more about WordPress. So this is how to add menu. After choosing each of these, our menu is now almost ready, but we have to check what we've done so far. click on this back arrow to see how many items has been added into our menu list. Click on that arrow. Now this is now our newly created menu. You can see my new menu. Remember, that was the name we gave it. Now YouTube has been added, Facebook has been added, home page has been added, blog page has been added, category has been added, and gallery has been added, and uncategorized also has been added. Now we need to reorder this menu, because if we save it this way, this is how it's going to be displayed in our menu. Don't forget, when we were looking at how the menu was in our home page, we saw the home, we saw the about, we saw the contact. Now these, if we should save it this way, publish it this way, the YouTube will be the first item on the menu, followed by Facebook, then followed by home. But we want to change that structure. We want our home to be the first, followed by the blog, followed by the category, then we can now have the YouTube, the Facebook, and other ones. So let us reorder it. We can reorder these in two different ways. The first way to reorder is hold down any of the menu you want to reorder. If you, let's assume you want to reorder the home page menu, just hold it down, then drag it up or drag it downward. Can you see? As I drag it upward or downward, it readjusts itself automatically. Can you see? It readjusts itself automatically. Now let's assume you don't want this uncategorized to be in your menu. What you need to do, just to click on this arrow. Once you click on that arrow, you will be able to remove that uncategorized menu from the list of menus. So just click on remove. Can you see? Just click on remove. Or let's assume you want to change, you don't want the word uncategorized to be what people see. You can just change the menu name from uncategorized to something else. Look at this field. Just click on this box and you'll be able to edit it. Click on that box. You can see I can now change it from uncategorized to my category. Can you see that? So now to close that section, just click on this arrow again. It's going to close that section up. Can you see? It has now been changed from one categorized to my category. Now, the second way we can reorder this menu is to click on this reorder text. Can you see? If we click on this reorder text, it's going to show some icons that we can use to reorder by just clicking on the icons. So watch this section. As I click on reorder, you will see that some other options will be added there. So I'll click on reorder. Can you see now? You see that it has now added so many other options. Now, if I click, put your eye on this YouTube. As I click on this icon, you see what will happen. Can you see? YouTube has come a step downward. If I click on it again, it comes further, one step downward. Can you see? Look at where YouTube is now. But presently, YouTube was the first menu, was the first item in our menu list. Also, you can create sub-menu. Now, what is sub-menu? Remember, whenever we want to work on our dashboard, let me take the theme for example. For we to be able to work with our theme, first of all, we need to click on appearance. Then from appearance, we can now access the theme. That means theme is a submenu to appearance. So we also can create a submenu in our navigation. And how can that be created? Look at this arrow that points to the right, and look at some that also point to the left. Can you see this? The ones point to the left, some are disabled, and the one point to the right, some are disabled and some are enabled, because we can move them to the left or move them to the right. So if I should look at Facebook, for example, Facebook, if I should click on that arrow, you will see the adjustment of our navigation, how it looks like. Let me click on it. Can you see? It was like Facebook looks different from other menu. It moves a step further inner. That means Facebook has now become a sub menu item for our home item in our navigation. If I also do the same thing to YouTube, if I click on this icon, for our YouTube, you will see that Facebook also will take a step inner. Can you see? They have now become a sub item to our navigation, to the home item in our navigation. So let us publish to save our changes of the navigation of the menu. So click on publish. Once you click on publish, the menu will be created and it will be the primary menu of our website, because remember we've set it to be the primary menu here. Can you see that? Now the primary menu has now been changed to my new menu. So now let's open our website. Let's open a new tab. Then let us visit our website. Can you see now? My name is Emmanuel Adeyemo, but where we are going to exactly is the menu. So click on the menu. Can you see now? We have home, we have my category, we have blog, we have gallery. But where is Facebook and YouTube? Remember, Facebook and YouTube has now become a submenu to our home. So if I should click on home, let's look at it. Look at home. I click on home. Can you see that? Can you see when I hold down the home menu, I can now be able to see Facebook and YouTube. But normally, clicking out, you can only see home, my category, blog, and gallery. So submenu becomes a child to the main item. If I should change the order, let the page gets, it's coming up, it's reloading. Okay, scroll to where menu is. Now you can see menu. So menu for the, let's take a step backward. As you can see, the Facebook and the YouTube are not displayed. So let us change how the navigation menu item are being structured. So we are going to move the Facebook and the YouTube out of being a child to home to also be a main menu in the item list. So let us go to customizer to do the readjustment. Now once you are logging into your WP admin, you will see this header section. So all you need to do is just to click on this paintbrush icon. That is an icon to the customize panel. Click on it. Once you are on the customize panel, just scroll down to where you see menus. Once you see menu, click on the menu that you have made your primary menu, which is the my new menu. Do you remember that? That was what we named the menu when we were creating a new menu for our website. So scroll down to where you see menu. Can you see menus? So click on menus. So once you click on menus, do you see that presently you have two different kind of menu? You have the main menu and you have the my new menu, which we created, and we also made the primary menu. So click on that. Now once you click on it, you can now see our menu item are now being displayed. Now what we need to do is just to readjust how the Facebook and YouTube item are being positioned, structured, all that in our navigation item menu. So you can readjust this by either clicking on Facebook or YouTube, any of them, and drag it to the left. Can you see that it is movable? Just move it to the left and it will be repositioned. Can you see that? You can also readjust it. Can you see that? By just dragging it around. Another way to readjust or to reorder the item is to click on this reorder text. Once you click on the reorder text, it will show some other options you can use. By clicking on the reorder text, click on it, you can see some other options are now being displayed. So all you need to just click on this icon. So once I click on that icon, you can see that automatically YouTube has now been moved out from being under anyone. So click on publish to save our changes so that it will be our permanent structure for navigation. Click on publish. Once you click on publish, your changes will be populated in your website's main menus. So it has now, you can now see that the publish has now been disabled because no changes yet. So let us now go to our website into a new tab. Now let's reload the page to see how our navigation is now being structured. It is reloading. Now click on that navigation icon to open the navigation bar. Now can you now see we now have Facebook and we have YouTube. They are no more under the home menu item anymore. You are to work on this assignment. It is a responsibility on you to do this, because this is what will make me to be sure that okay, what you have learned in this it. So you are to do this assignment and submit it. Make sure you read the instruction carefully and follow the channel that is being indicated to submit the assignment. So thank you for completing this. Don't forget concentration, give it attention, and by doing so you will be able to get the full value of this training. So thank you, see you other time, and stay blessed.